Centimeter channel in North Massachusetts. We got 48 degrees at 7:55 a.m. Good morning, everybody. It's time now for the morning news and the stories of Friday, March May 1st, 2026. Hey, good morning to y'all. This lovely Friday morning, May 1st, 2026. It's 7:55 a.m. It's 48 degrees and clear skies here in North Massachusetts. Here are the odds at 7:55 a.m. And our top story is London and Elliott charged with attempted murder over two terrorist stabbing at two Jews. Repairing damaged U.S. and military bases will add billions to Iran war costs, sources said. House passes DHS fund to build out would end shutdown for most of the agency. Oil rises says White House says the Iran ceasefire halt 60-day war deadline. That team just had its best year since COVID. It's on track to exceed it. House moves to broaden pediatric immunization options. Smoky Bones barbecue chain quietly closes all locations including the water. 140 Taunton after bankruptcy filing. U.S. Navy turns to AI firm Domino for options to counter Iran mines. FIFA coach reveals Caitlin Clark concerned little after injury scare. U.S. First Lady Melania Trump was instrumental in securing the return of at least 26 abducted children forcibly moved to Russia or occupied Ukraine. Majority of South Koreans expect recent senior age of 70, according to the poll. Lee vows zero compromise on workplace safety and Labor Day address. Seoul South Korean entertainment giant CJ ENM premiered AI hybrid feature film The House this week presented the thrill at the test case for the industry of adoption. Police and riders clashed overnight in Australia's remote Alice Springs after a man accused of killing a 5-year-old girl was arrested. Texas executes man who claimed innocence in 2008 double murder. Federal prosecutors have sued New Jersey for offering qualified non-citizen residents and state college tuition and state-funded benefits. Providence Place Mall has been sold to the former owner-developer of Emerald Square Mall in North Andover. And Superior Court Judge Brian Stern approved the sale Wednesday to Pyramid Management Group and Palino Properties for $133 million in cash. And they used to own Emerald Square Mall since it opened back in 1989. Adam Bear, Kathleen D. Simone says layoffs are planned as the city faces a $2.5 million budget deficit. And Mayor D. Simone called it difficult decisions. Brislagi softball has all the way surpassed last year's win total. And speaking of, it's a rumble in the jungle tonight at 7 o'clock at Jack Tripp Field in Taunton as the Taunton Lancers varsity softball team will travel down to 140 to Taunton where they will take on the Taunton Tigers softball team. Brockton Schools told you to stop using closet timeout rooms. Cardinals women's softball's young catchers keep their pitcher calm and focused. Quincy's old Walson Theater site gets new life. What's happening? Taylor stocks now up 78.33 at 49, 652.14. S&P 500 up 73.06 at 72.09.01, and Nasdaq up 219.07 at 24,892.31. And now, looking at the sports scene at 8 a.m. on this Friday morning, the Boston Celtics fall to the Philadelphia 76ers last night, 106-93, as the series comes down to a winner-take-all Game 7 tomorrow night at the Garden. New York Knicks crashed the Atlanta Hawks 148 as they're moving on to the next round, and the Minnesota Timberwolves will move on to the next round with a 110-98 win over the Denver Nuggets. And Ducks are moving on to the next round with a 5-2 win over the Edmonton Oilers, and the Minnesota Wild are moving on to the next round with a 5-2 win over the Dallas Stars. Major League Baseball action: Detroit Tigers 5, Atlanta Braves 2, Baltimore Orioles 10, Houston Astros 3, it's the Philadelphia Phillies 3, San Francisco Giants 2, it's the St. Louis Cardinals 10, Pittsburgh Pirates 5, it's a Cincinnati Reds 6, Colorado Rockies 4, it's a Washington Nationals 5, New York Mets 4, it's a Milwaukee Brewers 13, Arizona Diamondbacks 1, Athletics 6, Kansas City Royals 3, Houston Astros 11, Baltimore Orioles 5, and the Philadelphia Phillies 6, 10, San Francisco Giants 5, and 10 days, it's the Minnesota Twins 7, Seattle Blue Jays 1. Tonight, it's the Astros taking on the Red Sox, the Fenway Park, and the Boston Bruins taking on the Sabres in Game 6 of the Eastern Conference. First round with the Celtics Bruins trying to win to force a Game 7 to Buffalo. Hawks fever home recovered the start by early exit. Tired of losing to the Celtics, Sixers will into Game 7. Choke at an early exit, Nuggets far from contention. Wolves eliminate Nuggets as McDaniel scores 32, 2 Buffalo dip. Suits followed a pitiful plane crash. Trenton Sport Knicks finish Hawks for record night. McDaniel eliminated Oilers and average team, and Ronald defeats Stars for his first playoff series win since 2015. Peter Children's time is 8:02. Time now for Travel Watch. Baby! BTA Promise Line Trade 818 7 today from Providence Operating 550 minutes basket between Attleboro and Substation. Promise Line Trade 813 630 from Substations Operating 550 minutes basket between Attleboro and Work Projectors and Trade Traffic. And Promise Line Trade 820 702 from Work Projectors Operating 510 minutes beyond schedule between Park Circuit Central Falls and Substation. $95 northbound side. They tucked up before Route 485 in the Mansfield area, and then hit with Cambridge to Route 1 in Foxborough. They down the Route 128 get stretch. 95 stop in the back street, protect down the Providence. 95 northbound side is backed up through on Route 185 the Providence stretch, and 185 westbound Swift GC cut to Washington Bridge. 185 eastbound Swift 95 Washington Bridge. 146 is backed up for Route 95 for Providence stretch. 6 to a little bit slow ride. Route 6 in Providence, and 285 looking good from Adam down to Warwick. Mount Hope Bridge to the southbound side, a little bit slow, Jamestown Bridge to the westbound side, a little bit slow. Route 25 eastbound also Route 6 in Board, and Route 3 southbound also around Route 6 in Sagamore, Route 6 eastbound also the Sagamore Bridge, Route 65 side also the South Dennis stretch, and 24 on the northbound side, this back between Avon and the Route 128 Cat stretch, 128 a little bit slow around the Rate split, and between 24 Cat and 138. Pike eastbound also between then going to win it out to the Prue Tunnel. Pike westbound also between Lord up and the South Boston, Summer Expressway is back between Quincy down at Dorchester and Summer Expressway is sold to Dorchester stretch. 93 southbound also between Bedford down to Boston, Route 1, 7 also between Charleston and Charlestown. 7 also Count also good. Pike westbound also between Lord up and down at South Boston, Pike 128 at the northbound side, so the PB stretch, and that Litchfield and 128 stop in the back between Litchfield and down to Burlington, and 128 southbound also between Lexington over and down to Waltham. 39395, looking for 120 direction border, and 495, northbound side of the back to Hackney stretch, and 28 eastbound also on 146 out of down to Worcester, 29 eastbound also on Route 21 at the West Pike, and Pike eastbound also Westfield stretch, and 84 eastbound also the Hartford stretch, and 91 southbound also at the Hartford stretch, 84 eastbound also after Reading, the Waterbury Connecticut, and 84 westbound also Temporary Connecticut stretch, and Bridgeport. Bear Parkway, Livingston, between Bridgeport and the 7 and 85 south, also between Bridgeport and Reddit stretch, and up and over to Wiggins. It's looking good. Peter Children's time, 8:04. Time now for weather. Increase in probability of shots of the Cape Cod, 79 to Sunday. Most clear, breezy, cold today and tonight. Scattered showers on Saturday with a better chance of rainfall, 79 on Sunday. A dry balance under the week gives away that settled conditions by the late weekend. Mostly clear, breezy, colder to day to night, and mostly sunny day ahead of the beach. About a part of low pressure with scattered CO development as New England finds itself On a perpetuated upper level low with relatively cold temperatures aloft. Seasonal temperatures expected to rise in the low to mid 60s and cooler high terrain. Dry weather continues for the first half of the overnight. Clouds low and thick with a scattered showers possible for after midnight as a weak show wave approaches from the west, but just as the shower activity will be across the interior. Scattered showers Saturday with a better chance for rainfall Saturday night and Sunday. New Jersey got to continue to trend toward a more F1 further west track. With the lowest coastal low for this weekend, in fact, the NBM's 50% out QPF. Saturday night and Sunday has increased to 0.5 to 0.75 inches much to southeast Massachusetts. Change the length percent from a trend towards a significantly deeper long wave trail. Saturday night and Sunday further shifts to the rotation and amplitude of this. Flow could first and even further west track with a risk of rain and showers prevalent inland. Conscientious is a low targeted well southeast of the 40 70 benchmark at the closest approach of the low pressure trended towards Sunday morning. As previously mentioned, the trend has been increased rainfall just across the Cape Downs, as well as portions out of the coastal plains of the Mass and Rhode not looking much rainfall when all time by Sunday after the expected amounts of 0.10 inches less than northwest of 45 perhaps 0.50 to 0.75 inches across the Cape Downs. And dry monsoon of the week gives way to unsettled conditions mid to late week. Deep dome moves east of the region, but it will increase in the heights of and amplified ridgeway across the Mid-Atlantic and will be mainly dry to basically Monday had an approaching cold front. Pumps increasing between 20 and 30%, and Tuesday with the greatest risk of showers on Western Islands Thursday midweek. Weather will be largely dependent on a low pressure that moves front the Great Lakes and pushes a couple of fronts across the region. Will also be a bit warmer early next week, with highs present in the middle and upper 70s Tuesday and Wednesday. Alright, forecast goes like this. Today, Putnam says got 64 degrees, western about 7 miles an hour for tight. Podcast for 42 degrees, light southeast wind for Saturday. Chance of shower after 8 a.m. Chris Wisconsin about 60 degrees. Calming given southwest about 5 to 8 miles in the morning. Chance is 40%. And Saturday night, chance of shower before 9 p.m. Then rain like after 2 a.m. Clouds car 42 degrees, light of wind. Chance is 6% of new spots between the temperature and the ditch possible for Sunday. Rain likely May before 2 p.m. and mostly clouds car between the northwest about 6 to 9 miles an hour, 22 miles an hour, chance is 6% and Sunday night, mostly clouds cover 380 degrees and western about 6 miles an hour for Monday, sun's got about 65, low 49 degrees, south about 6 to 13 miles an hour, 25 miles an hour for Tuesday. Most of the sun's got about 7 low 52 degrees and south about 10 to 16 miles an hour, weekend size, 30 miles per hour for Wednesday, chance of showers, mostly clouds got about 6 7 low 52 degrees and south about 13 to 15 miles per hour, 29 miles an hour, chest space is 50%, and for Thursday, showers likely, mostly clouds got about 64 degrees. South was about 7 to 10 miles per hour, 20 miles an hour, chest space is 6%. Right now, it is 49 degrees overcast, guys, and that's it for our morning report on this May 1st, 2026 on a Friday, PRJ Wednesday. Have a good morning, Wednesday. Stay safe, be by the wheel, be well. Have a good day, and good morning.